Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum, everybody out there on the internet. Welcome to Chat with Tekken for April 2025. So, like, I've got a bit of a template I'm working off of on my phone. It needs to be updated. But, videos I'm working on for the channel, changes the stuff on the channel, IRL stuff, and tangents and whatnot abound. So let's get started. So, videos I'm working on currently. So, man, I I was gonna pick up a RetroTink, but it's like $725, and I was like, dude, I can get one now because like on their website they're like, final orders before the tariff prices like increase, and it's like now it's like even more. It's like not happening. So just didn't pick one up. So I mean, I do kind of have a workaround for like if I want to play something on my HD TVs, but it's like that would have been like the perfect solution. It was just too much. At like right now, we would not. I mean, I could have spent the money and got it, but I was like, not the best decision. So it's like pass. Just It's like I really wanted one, but it's like that's why it's a want, not a need. It's like, and my light, and like yes, I had the light on my car. I recently had that check engine light come on, like, I want to say in February, March. I don't know, it snowed whenever that was. And then, like, the last 2 weeks, within the last 2 weeks, the maintenance recommended light is, like, now flashing. And I'm just like, and I've just been waiting so I can get, like, paid again. Because, like, I'm fine. It's just I wanted it to be after I paid rent for the month. Because I'm like, I don't know how much this is going to be. Okay, here's the thing. It's like it's probably just like an oil change or something. I don't know. Like usually that light's like not the bad thing, but like I just feel like every time I take my car to the dealership, it's just like it's so effing expensive, and it's just like it's just stress. Whenever there's like a light on the car that turns on, and I'm like I gotta get this fixed, and it's like it's going to be expensive, and I'm just like financial pain. There's like yes, I guess that's like the only type of pain that I like suffer that I'm not used to, that I just do not like the most. Probably it's just like that I try to alleviate like when I can, because I'm pretty good with my money, but it's like financial pain is like what I feel when I just see the car lights light up on my car, and I'm just like, oh no. So yeah, that was super unfortunate, and it's like effed up too, because like I had just basically added money to my account on PSN because I was pulling for characters in Zenless, but I hadn't actually spent the money, so it's like it's still in my wallet. But then like they announced the Ghost of Yote pre-order date, so I'm waiting for that, and that's I think the 2nd of May, so it's coming up here soon. Kind of annoyed, dude, because like the Borderlands 4 thing was today. I was hoping that would have a pre-order thing, so I could just pre-order both of those, get those out of the way, because I'm picking up. I mean, Borderlands is like in September, so it's farther away, but it's like I'm still picking it up, and I'm gonna get it. I should play through the DLC for that though, for sure. So yes. Also, sorry, I just realized I'm on like a whole tangent already. I'm just talking about my car, talking about money issues, talking about stuff. Ghost of Yote, but yeah, I'm pre-ordering Ghost of Yote. I would like to play it again on the channel, and then this time play the PS5 version, and then like the director's cut. I haven't played the DLC, so I've completely forgotten how to play. So I probably will just play it again from the beginning. I love that game. It's so effing good. I remember really liking it, so I'm looking forward to playing it again and getting refamiliarized with it before the sequel. And I did pass on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like I'll pick it up eventually when it's like half off or super cheap, because there's an expansion or something, and like you would have got it if I would have got it if I pre-ordered like the normal or deluxe for 70, and I was like, or the normal version was 70 because it's one of those games. Or I think it was. I don't think it was 60. But even then, it's like, dude, it's gonna be half off, and like I can just like get it half off with the expansion later, and it's like I am prepared to wait for Assassin's Creed because I've not played one in a very long time. I played the DLC of 4. I didn't play 4, but I did. 4 was like the last one I actually bought, and it's like I hear good things about Origins and Odyssey, but then I also hear they're very large and very long and very bloated, and it's a whole thing. And I'm like, I haven't played any of the new ones where it's just like too much game, and it's like I hear people say that, and I'm like, I've not experienced that before in a game where I'm like, this game is too much. There's too much game here. I mean, I played the Baldur's Gate 3. I played the Baldur's Gate 3 times, so it's like, it's like for me, it's like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not gonna complain. It's like, I mean, I guess it's just a factual statement of the quantitative nature of the game and how much is in there. I guess there's just really big games and stuff, but I've not played a modern version with like a bunch of the stuff. But I hear Mirage is like scaled back, but I don't like in general. I just don't care about Assassin's Creed because it kind of just didn't go anywhere for like as long as it's been around. Like Assassin's Creed 3 was like supposed to be a whole thing. When people I hear that play it, and then like I think it's whatever. It's like it's a series that's kind of just like ongoing, but never ends. It has like yearly entries like Call of Duty at this point, because they never pulled the trigger on like their big narrative thing. Like point one is like that, and then point two, it's like they never have I'm not gonna like spoil what happens or like talk about the story or anything, but like basically something happens and like they like this with the story, but like it never goes anywhere in like that regard. But then like there's also like something that they could do that's cool as far as like the Templars and the Assassins having like their their like big showdown, but they're just not like it seems like they're never gonna do it. So it's like okay, so it's kind of a like unless you're just like really into the systems of the game, okay. Or yeah, unless you're just a fan of the series, right? At this point, because it's like because it's basically just like every setting is different. I mean, it does cool stuff, right? It's open world, and it takes place in like supposedly IRL, Earth that we're on, and then of the now time, but not in the present. There's no present settings. There's just like well, 3 kind of, but but like that's the thing. It's like it was in the Animus. And you're like in the past in your ancestors' DNA, blah blah blah, and like you're in different settings on Earth in different historical times. So that's like that's a cool aspect of it, right? But then like it's always just to like serve the purpose of the Assassins versus Templar conflict. So it's not really like it's kind of the same thing every time. So it's whatever, and the story never goes anywhere. It's just like okay, Templars and Assassins fighting. And it's just like you just gauge your interest of like, okay, would you like to play as a Viking or as was Syndicate Industrial Revolution time? I don't remember that one. And then 4 was Pirates in the Caribbean or thereabouts. 3 was Revolutionary America or Revolutionary Time America. 2 was Renaissance or I don't know if it was the Renaissance, but it was like whenever Da Vinci is because he's in the game, that one. And then 1 was the Crusades and the 100 Years of War ish. I get those confused. I don't. 100 Years of War and the Crusades are like around the same era, but I think it is the era of the Crusades, but like that time of like I guess like the European Empire, but like the way back version of like the 1800s or not no it's I've seen. I'm thinking 1812. That's not it. The war of 1812 100 years war like completely different eras. My brain is just wow. That's definitely not. That's not even the 1700s. I don't think. I think it's like 1600s. Before that, the Crusades are like way back. That's like it's like biblical times. No. It's after this. I'm sorry. I'm getting my timeline wrong here. See, there's so much time. It's like 2025 years to like just go back and make stuff in that game. Well, I mean, at the time it was like what 2004 or 5, 6, 360 PS3. So anyway, but yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm like But my thing with that game, like I said the last time, just like Tenchi Stealth Assassins was my jam, and then like this was looking like that, but then it's like, oh, but we added a samurai, and it's like, dude, you put a samurai in my ninja game. That's not. I could just play Ghost of Tsushima, and now I can play Ghost of Yotei. So it's like, you have kind of made me not want to play your game now because I can just go play something that's probably better. But I mean, Tsushima is awesome, so it's like whatever. But like, I mean, according to reviews, it's a good game. So like that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I will pick it up. I'm looking forward to it. It's just I haven't played one for such a long time. But if you're wondering, like, why did I pass on it? It's because I wanted to play as Naoe the ninja the entire time. But I guess you can bounce back and forth. You don't have to play as, like, the samurai dude, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. I don't even know I'm talking about a game I didn't play. Because I'm talking about Yote, that's why. And like apparently, like yeah, the trailer came out for that one, and it's like they're very similar because it's like they try to kill the or like it's very heavily implied from the trailer that like they kill your entire village. They don't exactly kill you, but you're attacked, and then you just hunt down the heads of the or not the heads of the snake or the 6 snakes or whatever they're called, the assassins that or they're not assassins. You're just hunting down the samurai that are like responsible for killing your people. So it's a revenge tale. Yes, those are always fun. Which I feel like Yote or not Yote, but Tsushima was kind of. It was like part war story, part revenge, like against the Mongols. It was good stuff. But I'm looking forward to that. So I think gameplay was awesome. But yes, that is a very roundabout way of me saying probably gonna play it on the channel soon, or eventually. But that being said, I said that about Death Stranding, so haven't gotten around to it. I mean, I'm working through some games right now. If you've been watching the channel, it's like Expedition 33, dude. Let me talk about this game. This game, woo, man, this game. Okay, Expedition 33. It's like okay, it's got a lot of like buzz. It's got a lot of high review scores. It's got a lot of like high praise. I will say the stories are true. Like believe. I didn't know what I was getting into. I was just like, oh, it looks like a JRPG with like some sort of like real time button input mechanic like Lost Odyssey. Like I don't know like what it's going to lean into besides that. But then like outside of like turn based stuff when it does that, but it does more than that because it's like, dude, so good. It's just like it's I didn't expect. Okay, like like the game does things to me like for me when I play it that's unexpected, and like it works because I do not usually like Souls likes or what are they called? Like there's two different types. It's like Souls likes and something from soft from soft games and Souls likes or all that stuff. Soulsborne, that's it. Soulsborne or Souls likes. It's like I'm usually not into that stuff. With the exception of Black Myth Wukong, only because it is like tangentially that. Anywho, so like when you're there's a lot of layers to this. It's going to take a minute. Sorry. So when you're in the dungeons that you're playing through to get through the game, like in the linear sections, you're basically it's very you can see the enemies on the field. So like Grandia or Final Fantasy, the ones where you can see the enemy. Like the more modern ones, but then it's turn-based style, so it's not. Ah, man, that's I effing love the combat, dude. It's like it's effing yeah, man. I'm sorry, it's just for the longest time in my brain, I've like wanted this game because it's like back when Lost Odyssey came out, it was basically like it had like the graphic fidelity of the time and like the modern sensibilities as far as graphics go. It looked really good. And it had an overworld to an extent, but it didn't go far enough, right? Because you're barely in it. It was more of like a linear thing that you could use to like that they like put in, but it's not like used to its full effect, or not as good as like the PS1 era games of JRPGs where you're like in the world. Sometimes you get an airship, sometimes you get a chocobo if you're Final Fantasy, or like like a boat, a submarine, what have you, to like traverse the world when you're like outside the dungeons, going from place like point A to point Z. Or A to B, or A to Z, or like whatever. You're going into your saving the world thing. And so like this one, it is a throwback to that, but it's in all modern graphics, dude. And I'm just like, what? Like I got to the overworld, and I was so happy because that's one thing I just did not like about Rebirth was like they tried to emulate the open world nature of like modern games, but like make it an overworld style, and you just really end up selecting from like a map. And then they have Sid fly you around in the tiny Bronco, but it's like you can't control it, and it's on rails. It's a whole thing. I'm just like, dude, this isn't it. But man, they cracked the code. They did it. They solved it. It's like this is how like you would make a modern JRPG. It's like you have an overworld. You have. I mean, this isn't like you didn't have to like do it this way, but this is like definitely like one way that like should be adapted more often. I would feel. I think one of the comments I was reading online said something about Ni no Kuni, but I haven't played that one, so I guess they do that in that game too. But like, you've got an overworld, your characters are on there, and then sometimes there's enemies. Oh, or like there are no random battles too. That's it. That's another thing that this game implemented to like make it less of a tediousness that is like in the usual JRPG that's not in this one, is because they took that out. I mean, I don't like. I'm not against random encounters in JRPGs and turn-based stuff, so it's like it doesn't bother me. But like, if you take it out, it doesn't bother me either way. Like if it's in there, if it's not, like, I feel like it could go either way. But this one, they solved for that as well. That was something Metaphor did as well, with like the whole enemies on the field. So or there's a very similar style to that as well. Or like that mechanic is in here with that. And so you can see enemies, and then like if you hit them first, you get the initiative, right? Or you get first hit or first move, whatever. And so when you're in the battles, oh my gosh, it's so effing good. I feel like I shouldn't even be talking about it, 'cause you probably like already know like what I'm gonna say, but like like the Han Solo meme from The Force Awakens. It's true, all of it true. It's like it's all true. It's all true. But it's like, so your enemies attack, you can dodge, you can parry, and then sometimes when you parry, you counterattack, but not always. And then sometimes your team gets attacked and you parry, and they do a team counterattack, and the stylistic flourishes are so effing good, and just like, man, it's fantastic. And I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. It's Unreal Engine 5. It looks amazing, and like every time I'm playing it, I'm just like, I think this is the first. Okay, this isn't the first one, but it's like one of the few games of this gen where I play it and I'm repeatedly just like surprised at how good it looks. I'm just like, damn, it looks so good. Like I'm having like a Soul Calibur vibes of like just how good it looks, because like the hair of everybody looks really good, and then like the like just the graphical fidelity, all the models look really good. I put it on performance mode too, and I had it on fidelity for like a minute, and it like, dude, 60 frames, just like so smooth. I was like, yes, I'm keeping it on this, like, because I couldn't really get like I didn't feel like a benefit from like trying to read the enemy's attacks if it wasn't like high frame rate or just high graphics, and it's kind of like a weird. There's like a lot of audible cue. I mean, they do a lot of really good jobs on like the enemies on like their tells, because but it can get frustrating for like it's kind of frustrating for me, just because like I know the enemies are attacking, and I know I need to dodge or parry, and I'm pushing the button, and I'm still getting hit because the window to like not whatever is like, I'm just off enough, and I'm just like, dude, this is, because like lately it's been like the windups on their attacks are so telegraphed, so it's like they'll just do like all this stuff, and then they just go like about to punch, but it's like I'm seeing they're doing all this stuff, so I'm like, okay, the attack's coming, but they take so long to wind up, and then by the time they attack, it's just like, chip, and it's like that small time to like barely like dodge or parry, and I'm just like, I'm being hit, I'm just like, ah. But then like, yeah, it's got the Persona Metaphor style of like leveling up your characters, where you got the 4 stats, so you can put points into those and like build your characters out how you want to do that, and then like there's a bunch of skills and abilities. But then it's cool the way they did in this game is basically like it's a universal team thing, so it's like if anybody learns any type of ability off of I think it's called like the Pictos or Picros, it's whatever, it's like a weird name of like whatever your ability is, like you can just share them among the team, so you don't have to like worry about constantly. There are abilities tied to gear, but like each piece of gear has like stat bonuses, and it's just like, you can build your characters from like having high stats from like your gear, but then their abilities that are on like whatever gear, you're not using your skill points when you have them on in your skill slots. But you can also like buy more skill slots as you go, and yeah, and level up weapons, dude. Like they've done something really cool with like the leveling system on the weapons. It's like there's different tiers, right? So it's like, I want to say every 10 levels or something crazy. It's like you have like a starting bonus in level 10, level 20, level 30. I could be wrong on like the numbers, but you get the point. And so like every time like as you level up a weapon, it gets more powerful and like has more abilities that like you can use format, and just like you can add that to your characters, and then it's like you've got different synergies as far as like the skill tree, from like everybody has skill trees and skills that's separate from the abilities I was talking about with Picaros's. And just like, yeah, dude, there's elements too, so it's like you've got physical, fire, ice, lightning, earth, dark, light. So there's a lot of elements. It's one of those, and then like each character has like whatever synergistic abilities for that character on the skill tree, and you can like go for like whatever on that. But then it's like in unison as a team, you can like start bouncing stuff off of each other. So like I had Lene, I don't know. I love how I can't remember the character's name. The magic lady with the face tattoos. So she had like a fire attack, and I would use that every turn at the beginning, and it like it initiates burn status on their status effects as well, and like the burn status on the enemies that are burning with the fire spell. And then I have Maye, who is like I've made the DPS heavy hitter. She'll like run in, and she are like okay. That's okay. And then there's like another thing with the characters is like they all have like very like advanced and like specific like mechanics like within the characters themselves. I'm like, damn, dude, like you had like effing I just got a blue mage type character, and I was like, what? And I was so far into the game, and I was like, I don't want to go back and get abilities now, but I did it, and like some of the ones I got are like really effing good. And like that character specifically, it's cool. Like part of his thing is like he turns into. They're called Nevrons, like your enemy, like one of the enemy types are called Nevrons, and he like kind of turns into like a Nevron to like do some of attacks. It's really awesome. So it's like you go back and like the whole like lore of the game is like he eats their feet or collects their feet or something. It's weird, but like that's like so basically I had to like go back and like eat a bunch of feet, but you only do it once. It's not like or just like yeah, and like it's like the least annoying aspect of a blue mage stuff where it's like you only do it once and you got it, so like you're good. As long as you're in the party when like you defeat the enemy, they get the ability. So it wasn't that bad. It just took a while. But I went back and got a bunch of abilities, and he has like so many cool abilities. But then that character specifically, like it's not just that the blue mage thing. It's like there's like a wheel of like effing. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a wheel of like something, and like every time it turns, it's like a different thing. The wheel of stuff that is a thing, like the wheel of I'm trying to think. They have like weird names, so it's like I don't even know. We'll just call it like the wheel of structures. I don't know. The wheel of stuff. It's not elemental, so I don't want to say wheel of elements, but like the wheel of like damage type, I guess, right? And it's like certain damage types trigger different or let him do different stuff, but then like if it's on the matching attunement, it does it like even more powerful. I guess I'll will of attunement. There we go. And then like the Maye character I was just talking about, or Maëlle, it's a French name. Sorry, if I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. They said it in the game, but I haven't got I haven't got it down. Like she has different stances. She's like a fencer, so I thought that was cool. So she has like, so she has like 4 stances, but technically there's 5 because like you can go stanceless if you F up or if you like don't want to like go into a stance, and then even like the stanceless stuff has like stuff that like synergizes with it. And I was just like, dude, it's so effing good. And then I love how I'm reading the magic lady. That's my favorite character. I'm like, is it Lune or Lume? Anyway, she has like this thing where she has like siphons. Are they called siphons? Whatever. Like she gets like magical powers, and then like her magic, when she uses it, it makes these like little spheres of energy that she feeds off of, or she doesn't feed off of them, but they feed into her other spells when she uses magic. So it's like if you have different like types of the spheres, the siphons, you can consume them and it gives you different buffs or different effects. And so it's like so like if you, like there's certain spells, like if you have all of one type, it does like more stuff, or if it has like different types of all 4, or just like any of them. There's like universal siphons that like work off anything, and there's certain siphons that work off like just certain elements, and it's just like, dude, it's so effing good. And then I guess the last character I'll talk about, as not to get into any spoiler stuff, is this card lady, and she has this. Man, I put all my attack into her just because she can you can stack damage so good with that character. I'm not there because I don't really use them mainly in the party, but like I just like know the potential is there because she basically does this thing with the card where like she stacks the like type of element or type of whatever. I can't remember what it's called. There's like Moon Knight, and then there's also or Moon Sun, and then there's like different the card stuff that like stacks, but then she like uses the stack to like boost the damage and just like consumes it all in like one move, and it just like there's an ability that basically it I think it's like every stack you consume is like 200% increase on damage or something insane, and you guys like it's like it's just like the potential for like breaking the game is so good in this game. Of just like, oh my gosh, I'm like reading the descriptions. I'm like, what does this do? What is it? Because like and then yesterday on stream, I didn't even talk about this when I was doing it, but like I was like as I did it, I was like I effing I like discovered and I made like a flippin' kamikaze build, because there's like an ability that you get where you instantly KO at the beginning of the build of the fight, but then there's an ability where if you die, you do explode, like you explode in damage to your enemies. So like you can be a bomb from Final Fantasy in this game, and I was like, what? Like it's like I mean, if this was Final Fantasy, it'd be like even more payback because I effing hate those efforts. But like you can be a bomb and like just die, blow up, and then like you can, because you get three abilities stack, or like, okay, like I said the ability thing like earlier. There's a bunch of like the pick cross thingies, but then you have like there's like these three skill slots that you have like that you can put in from because yeah, you get like you get the ones you can like put in your skill slots, but then you get like the three main ones. Oh, I'm forgetting actually. Oh no, never mind. There's like a shared pool, but you can also like I said, you can do it from like the stuff that you can equip. So like, but if you use the equipment stuff, that's the skills. It doesn't take from your pool of like skill slots. So I was like basically equipped that character. I had them die at the beginning of the battle. When he died, he would explode in damage. So he was just doing like a ton of damage. But then like there's an ability where it's like your first attack does like 50% extra damage or something stupid. So I was just like, but then I had gone back. This was when I was going back to like get all the feet, and so I was just like exploding this character, and they were like killing everything so fast. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be. I'm going to bring this back at like the end of the game and just see if it's as good, and like see if I can like buff the damage and the attack and just I can't wait. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. But like, yeah, dude. Expedition 33, dude. And then like, okay, so it's not just the gameplay. Like I said, like like the gameplay is awesomely, like the turn-based stuff, all the RPG elements and mechanics. It's great. The music, wow. Like it's just like I did not expect the music to be as good as it is, and it's like every effing dungeon or location is different. And then like there's you have to be like any that are like not good like good songs. The underwater stage was like, oh my gosh, it's got like some like synthy like down like slow down like beats with like classicalness, because it's like mostly classical music like all the way through. So and then like just yeah, there's a lot of good themes and like music, and just damn, I was like surprised and blown away by that. But just like, yeah, dude, across the board, like it hits all the notes, and it hits all the like the marks, like passing and surpassing on this on like everything that you would want out of a JRPG. So it's like I will easily recommend this game. It's like the standard version's 50. It's not even $60. That's the other thing. I think I tweeted this before I pre-ordered it on Twitter. It's actually I'd have to go back and look, because I was like, effing this game's not even 50 effing dollars. Hell yeah, I'm getting this game. Hell yeah, I'm getting this game. And I think the developer has like never made a game before. I'm looking this up right now. Give me a minute. But I think it's the first game from this specific developer. I think it's Sandfall Interactive. Um, and then yeah, dude, it's like published by a publisher that's like a no name publisher. I mean, it's being published by Bandai Namco in Japan and the East and Asia and stuff, but in America, it's got like Kepler or something is like the publisher. It's like a small publisher. I guess it hasn't published a lot of games. Damn, I gotta scroll all the way back, because I pre-ordered this like way back, dude. So give me a minute. But that's like the main thing I'm playing through right now that's new on the channel. Everything else is the same. Zinless playing it every day. So those streams are being archived and brought over. I I guess I'll apologize because I haven't got around to doing the rest of the story recap for that game, which I wanted to do. But yeah, man, this is I did just finish the Aiden Chronicle 100 Heroes thing. New Game Plus free play, and I got all the characters too, so that was cool. And the DLC, that's why I was playing it. But then I found out I didn't need to replay it, just play the DLC. I could just play it from my other save file, but it's fine. I got all the characters, so we're good. But yeah, this is hopefully like a string of JRPG or turn-based JRPG stuff like on the channel. I think also going forward, like until I'm like winding the channel down, I'll just focus on this type of stuff too. At least until GTA, because Monster Hunter came, but it's kind of just I got through it so fast. I'm at like I'm already at the or I just like cut through like a buzzsaw, dude. So I'm just like, man, that's crazy. But yeah, because like every time there's an update now, I just like get it, devour it, and that's it. Just like the Arch-Tempered Raid Owl. That was yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. So I spent the day doing that and got all the got all the armor, got all the layered armor, got all the stuff with that monster. So that was a nice and easy thing. Yeah. What else? Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter is still going strong. And then I'm gonna switch weapons next stream because it's another month. It's funny because I can't show my desktop right now. I mean, I probably could, but it would I'd have to mess with the settings as I record the video, and I'm not about to do that. But I lost train of thought. Go me. All right, well, I guess I'll go do a little bit of a rundown here since last time. But it's basically, like I said, mostly the same stuff. So Zenless, Monster Hunter, so much Zenless. More Zenless. And then, is that today? That is today. Okay, cool. So I'll go to live. Expedition 33, Monster Hunter Wilds, Aiden Chronicle, 100 Heroes, more Monster Hunter. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do want to jump back into those other free-to-play games, and I did want to play a bit of Dauntless before it went offline, so I'm trying to figure out how to fit that in, because Wuthering Waves, I do enjoy that game, and genuinely I do like that game. It's just, I just don't have time, man. It's like, I kind of put it in the free-to-play lane, and then that and Genshin, I jump in and play daily, but I don't really play the story too much, because it's like, to get caught up in the story is going to take a while. So I might, with Zenless, that's the thing, I kind of effed the channel, because I decided to do the stupid effing Zenless every day thing, right? So I'm streaming that every day on Twitch for a year. I'm kind of locked in at this point. I'm almost at 120, so I'm almost a third of the way there. So I'm kind of committed at this point to getting through it. I'm kind of worried what'll happen later on in the year when I have to work super super crazy hours at work. I'm like, oh man, can I get a daily stream? But I probably can. I can figure it out. But yeah, once I'm done with the daily streams of Zenless, I'll probably try to bring that other stuff into the channel. I think I'll just not try to worry about it presently while the yearly thing's happening. And then I think also going forward on the channel after I wind it down, it's I guess this can just be where my free to play stuff lives, right? Just maybe I might have a channel specifically for free to play stuff actually, because that seems like that would be a better idea. So yeah, hit an endpoint for each of those, and then start them fresh on the free to play channel. But I was talking and I wasn't scrolling my phone. Sorry, so I don't. I still haven't found the thing word. Expedition 33. Anyway, that's that's videos I'm working on for the channel. Changes stuff on the channel. Nothing changing. Maybe because I did just have my streams get eaten, or at least one of them. Actually, a few of them. I feel like at least one of the Monster Hunter streams was eaten. One of the Expedition 33 streams was eaten recently, and it's it happens way more often. Dude, I'm not gonna say it never happens on Twitch, but it only happened once. I feel from the last so many streams I did. It happens way rarely on Twitch, than on YouTube. So I'm thinking about maybe just not streaming on YouTube. But then it's but which kind of makes sense though, because I'm trying to wind the channel down, right? So it's why would I? I guess that's your thing, right? I'm trying. I need to figure out what the channel is going to be once I cleave off all the stuff that's I'm still going to be doing into their other buckets and verticals. But I haven't even done that, man. I'm just so behind on trying to get the channel wrapped up and moved to different places when I split it apart, like, or reverse Voltron it. I'll just keep saying that when I reverse Voltron it. So yeah. I guess I'll talk about IRL stuff because there's no changes to the channel really. Because it's like there's stuff I want to do, but it's like I never get around to it, and it just is stuff I'm like, man, I'd like to do this thing, and it never happens. So I guess I did say no IRL stuff because it's kind of a bummer time, but I guess I need to talk about something while I try to find this thing. But yeah, man, we're in the throes of theocratic fascism, like I was saying. Not all this time, but after it happened, it's like I wasn't joking. Here we are. I don't think I ever said anything about oligarchy though, so but that was kind of it wasn't hard to see if you could look at everything else going on. Also, plutocracy should be the next word everybody's looking into. It's a whole can't have one without the other, but then you can, I guess. But it's like it's kind of like you have one, you probably have the other. I guess not changes to the channel necessarily, but I would like to do more of the when I talk about my like new releases on my phone, like I do on Twitter when I'm like always like making lists and stuff and tweeting about stuff that's like new releases. And there's an idea I had for like a video series where I talk over like the trailers of stuff, or not really talk over the trailers, but like when I go back and like watch like events and like go back and watch like reveal trailers, but like with the sound off, obviously. Maybe even like without the flippin' video playing it if I get like enough content ID nonsense. But yeah, dude. I'm trying to find it. But yeah, it's just yeah, it's like before the most recent election day, I was like, wait, I mean, I still do watch the news and everything. I think I'm just like not as much because I know it's like going to be like mentally taxing on me. So I knew like I need to like step away a bit so I don't like engage as much with that stuff. I still do, but it's not to like the degree I did before. And I think like the reason that I am just like so in the like playing Zenless every day or just like playing way more is I think I am just like or I think I'm just using it as a coping mechanism at this point because it's like everything sucks, dude. Okay, I found it. So like if you were able to pre-order this game, this is like the standard price. It's $50. I hate how this phone does not like auto, or the camera does not autofocus. But basically, it was $45 for Plus members if you could pre-order it. And it's $50 normally for standard price for Expedition 33. And then even then, the deluxe edition was $53.99. So I got the deluxe edition. It's $60 for deluxe edition, regular price outside the discount when you pre-ordered it if you didn't. And yeah, man, it gets my full stamp of approval. I would say honestly, I might even be like enjoying it more than Monster Hunter at this point. I mean, I am having fun with Monster Hunter, but like Monster Hunter is Monster Hunter. It's like it's in the name. You hunt monsters, and I'm not. It's not to say I'm not having fun with it. It's like the slow time before now and the flipping expansion when we get master rank. So it's like you're just gonna add more monsters. I'm actually surprised and happy with like the speed at which they're updating the game though, because they already have one of the arch-tempered apexes. So I think they're just gonna like slowly do that, like it, because the only thing that they really ever, or not, I'm sorry, it's not that the only thing that they ever do or that they can do is like add more stuff that's more difficult, but like that's kind of like the arc of the game. Is like it's like the gameplay loop of like I talk about all the times with Borderlands, like you shoot things, you get the loot, to shoot harder things that drop better loot, and then you just keep repeating that as just like the next thing you kill is harder, but you get better loot, but you kill something harder, and like you incrementally just like go in a circle doing that, and just like slowly ratchet up the different thingies that you want to ratchet up, like just careful not to power creep too much, and then that's kind of just the loop of the game. But that's kind of like how Monster Hunter is right now. It's like just new monsters with new armor that give you new builds, or not builds per se, because it's like not the builds aren't any new. It's just like what can you do with the armor that they have, and like the decorations that you have in your inventory, right? You're only limited by like what the decorations are that you have or don't have, and then like what does the armor give you as far as like the skills and whatnot on them. So, but then I'm good because I've got like an immortal build, so I'm not like hurting for anything because it's just a matter of like when this build doesn't work anymore and I know I'm effed. Okay, I'm not effed, but like I can't use it to just not get carded, and then we'll see. But yeah, I think that's like the other thing, right? Is like I was very curious like how Arch Tempered Radar would play as far as like how hard it would be. Because that was like one of the main complaints with the base game, right? It's like a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's too easy, it's too easy, too easy." It's like how hard, how difficult do you want them to make the game and the monsters? Because at some point, it's like you're gonna basically have like you're gonna raise the barrier so high that like only the select few get over it, and then everybody that's like not like that's like below the bar is gonna just like either stop playing, not like the game, start hating on the game, or whatever, and it's like that's a bad time. So I feel like having a low floor is like the way to go because anybody that wants to make the game harder, there's plenty of ways to make the game hard. Just don't wear armor. I mean, not to say that you don't need to wear armor, but it's like if you want to make the game challenging, there's plenty of ways to make the game challenging. If you're complaining about it being too easy, because having the baseline difficulty spike is not it. So I hope that's not what they do. Um, and I think this is just like the first data point of like yeah, you don't like we also don't like know how high they're gonna like spike it like in the long term, because I feel like easily if you look at Zoshia, man, like there's so many Fatalis attacks in that animation, so it's like I feel like for sure we're gonna get a Fatalis at the maybe not the end of the content updates currently before mastering, but for sure like just like at the final update for World Iceborne, when we got Fatalis, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have at least like a Fatalis tier Black Dragon or something of that nature. And then like even the like I can't say the L word monster that's coming out in June. Like I don't know anything about that monster. It's in the version of the game I didn't play, but apparently people are excited for it. So maybe it's hard. I don't know. Or maybe they'll bring out some crazy siege monsters, like from the first. Well, the first one. I've played like the first one, like a couple of the PSP ones, or like one of the PSP ones, and like World and Iceborne, Sunbreak, and this one. So it's like I haven't played a lot of them. But they could like do like some crazy stuff as far as like the siege hunts and like whatever. But I just hope they don't get too crazy with like the boomeranging it back to like difficulty, because people are like, oh, too hard or not, or sorry, too easy, not hard enough, whatever. I guess we'll see. But yeah, really enjoying Monster Rise. All the additions after Tile Update 1, man. Like the arena quests, everything. Like it makes you it rejuvenated me and like reinvigorated me to like want to play more. So it's like, or not more, but like get more stuff done. Like before, I was like, I'm not getting all these titles on these monsters, but now I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go for it because I'm like, you know what? I am playing it still pretty often. I mean, outside of the day the weekly stream, I still play it like for the daily vouchers and stuff. And like now with the current festival, there's daily limited bounties, so I gotta get those armor spheres. So yeah, wow, this has turned into like what I've been playing slash chatting with Tegan. Yeah, but yeah, man, like not much to really go over. So I'm trying to think, because I feel like there's something that was like announced that I should be like. I mean, I guess Switch 2, but I'm passing on that, dude. Like, I would have to make an entire video about like me and my relationship with Nintendo and why we broke up and got divorced. And like after this, it's like I don't think it's happening, man. I don't think we're getting back together. It's like I just outgrew them. Like I have a Mario shirt on actually, which is ironic, but like it's like they are foundational. They're a good starting point, but it's like you're eventually just gonna go beyond them unless you're just really into like not not engaging experiences. I'm trying to like think of how to like word it not so like meanly, but like yeah, like some people just don't like good things or just like have bad taste. So you know, or just like the same thing. It's the same slop over and over. Like you look at Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed, as we just mentioned earlier. But I shouldn't say it slops, but like whatever. It's like substanceless experiences. There we go. Of like things that have like no substance to them, and then just like not being challenged and having a fun, good time. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I want more. Okay, sometimes I would like more from the games I'm playing than just wahoo wee hee waha. Like I love how I'm making fun of Wario. I'm sorry, Mario, as I'm wearing a Mario shirt, but it's gotta be said, dude. It's like I'm sorry, but I gotta call the prices on their games too, because it's like performance capture, voice acting. Um, okay, sure, the graphics are in like 4K or like up-res to 4K from like however they're whatever the base resolution in the game that's being like upsampled to like whatever in the engine. Good for them. But it's just like it's whatever. It's just there's a higher bar, and they're not there, and it's just whatever. But that, like I said, that'd be a whole video. I love how I just like threw a hand grenade in my own video at the end here. I didn't need to do that. But yeah, I'll end it here. I'm under an hour. I do still need to like get that middle of the month thing going on, so I can like not have these be so long. But yeah, Tiananmen Square, 1989, Free Hong Kong, Grassy Ukraine, Global Ukraine, and then Free Palestine, ceasefire now. But in the genocide has been going on for what no, you could say it's been going on for over a year. But yeah, anyway, at this point, we'll get there eventually, because yeah. So yeah, and then yeah, or you could be yeah. Then I'm just like, yeah, and then the theocratic fascist state, the rogue state that the country is now, and it's like, I hope. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm just going to think it, because I don't want to are like super negative. I was going to say, I mean, yeah, like when the tariffs hit and the prices spike, then I will like rub it in the faces of all the MAGA people out there. But until then, it's like I'll just leave you to think about the choices that you've made in your life and what you've done, and how this is all your fault, and I hope you're happy with yourselves. But yeah, that's that's what we do in the video, I guess. Man, I really need to like find like a counter to that, where it's not like ending at like geopolitical sad face all the time every effing China Tekken. But hey, I guess there's Lunar Remastered. I get to play that for. I never got to play that back in the day. I've been waiting to play that for like 20, 30 years. I picked that up, so. Okay, to recap, I guess let's do like a brief recap without the geopolitical stuff, right? Like, Zenless, Monster Hunter, Expedition 33. Pick it up; it's awesome. Check it out. So after Expedition 33, because I was playing Eiyuden, got through it. I was playing Fantasian, bounced off of it, but we're coming back. And then Unicorn Overlord, I didn't get around to last year. So after we're done with Expedition 33, which is like the second, because Eiyuden actually. So Eiyuden, Expedition, the Fantasian, I'm going to restart that game because I forgot what's going on. Unicorn Overlord, Lunar Remaster. I am in for some really good JRPG awesome times on the channel, and then that's not even counting the games on my list. Oh, I guess I can recap with okay, let's recap the list real quick of like games this year that are new releases that I'm looking forward to and like where we're at. So we've got the camera not zooming in properly. I'm sorry. All right, so anyway, Jesus, yours, man. Whatever. All right. So anyway, I'll read it off. I know it's blurry, but I wrote it, so I know what it says. So February we've got Monster Hunter Wilds. March we've got Saga Frontier 2, which I picked up. Dude, that was another stream that got eaten. I played the first 90 minutes of that game. It's awesome, and then like it didn't archive, and now I'm like I got to replay it, which is fine. I just put it back to the back of the line behind Lunar. I'll come back to it. I mean, if it gets to the back of the line because I've already played Saga Frontier and I've played a ton of Saga like already or not a ton of Saga on the channel, but like I did play all of Saga Frontier 1 and all the characters, and I played the new one. I got stuck. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, a lot of Saga, dude. I'm glad it got brought back. Like there's that remake of that one. I mean, I picked all of them up, so obviously, but yeah, Saga Frontier, dude. I actually picked up a PS1 copy of that game, and I was like, does this mean that the remaster is going to happen? collection for like the next one, and maybe I manifested it. I probably did, because it's like if I could manifest things, I would do it on other things that were not game releases. There we go. There we effing go. All right. Monster Hunter Wilds, Saga Frontier 2, April, Lunar Remastered Collection. Oh, F you, camera. It was there for a minute. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Wait, if I try pulling it back. There we go. Days Gone Remastered. I did pick that up as well. It was $10, so excited on PS4 already. So I don't plan on playing it anytime soon, but I got it. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is May, so I'm getting that on physical and digital. I also picked up the first one on physical, so I don't know if I showed this. Whatever. However many months ago, but I did pick this one up. Still not open because I've got the digital copy. So why would I open it? I can sell it later for like $5,000 or not. Yeah, in the world where digital is like now like the prevailing thing, I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Then in June we've got Death Stranding 2. September Borderlands 4. October is Ghost of Yotei and Directive 8020 or whatever. The formerly Dark Pictures Anthology series game that's next in line. Gosh, what is up with the effing camera? Like, that's not cool, dude. That's not cool. It's like, I don't know why it doesn't. It was like not zoomed in for like a hot minute, and then it was just like blurry again. But yeah. And then the only unknown besides that is GTA 5. There might be some more that I'm probably going to pick up. I'm definitely probably going to pick up Tides of Annihilation. I really like Shadowheart's voice actress. I mean her voice performance work. I don't mean like, oh, she's so... I'm swooning so heartily over Shadowheart's voice actress, but like, I just really like her, I think what it is like after Baldur's Gate 3, it's like the voice is in my head now, right? So it's like, it's kind of like Ali Hills with like Liara, or I think it's like a lesser, it's like a lesser effect of like Jennifer Hill when I hear her voice and I'm like, is that Fimship? It's just like I hear it and I'm like, Shadowheart? And it's just and like I play that game so many times and so much. And like my first playthrough was like such a experience with that character of their arc, and then like what went down and how, yeah, it's whatever. It's I have like my own weirdness with that one. I'm gonna internalize and not talk about because it's just odd. But it's now I'm like, oh, it's Shadowheart. Let's have an adventure with Shadowheart again. But that one, it also looks really, it also just like a cool game, dude. Like it looks like more Devil May Cry, and it's like, who doesn't want more Devil May Cry? Also, I was thinking, okay, I'm about to end the video soon. I'm sorry. I was at 45 minutes and I like rambled on for another effing 7 here. I'm sorry. I'm about to end it. But yeah, dude, I was thinking about this the other day as far as like, wouldn't it be cool, or not wouldn't it be cool, but like something that would be, I would like to see someone try or attempt, which I think Unseen might. I'm not sure because we haven't seen Unseen in forever, but like the more I see it, the more I'm like, well, maybe this is what they're trying, because it seems like it's going to be a 4-player co-op game, right? And I was like, all right, what if character action but 4-player co-op? And I'm like, wouldn't that be cool? And it's like, I think they might be trying to do that with that game, because if you look at, I mean, this is just speculation, right? Because like we haven't seen anything except for like super duper early builds, and it is third person, but it is from someone who worked with Kamiya. So there's, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, dude. It's like, believe. It's like, if not now, hopefully eventually, like one of these Chinese or South Korean developers that are just like, really, man, they're going hard on these third-person action, character action, like hack and slash, dude. Like it's a renaissance, like effing, and they're all good. That's the crazy thing. It's like they're not just like trash, like shovelware, or like mid whatevers. You know, it's like there's so like it's. I mean, there's okay. I will say there's been like there's like a subsection of YouTube, if you get like in the algorithm of like people who are like, oh, the crash, oh, the gaming crash, blah blah blah. They've been saying it for like however long, or I guess like eventually they think they're gonna be right, even if it's like not a complete crash like in the 80s. But then it's like, well, then why are they talking about that they're just negative a-holes? It's whatever. But like, there's so many like just really good games that are just like peak of like what they do. Like if you look at Sea of Stars, which has DLC coming out, there's a lot of games like that on the PSN store or just on Steam, where it's just like people that were inspired by like games of the past that were like of the genre, like Chrono Trigger or what have you, Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter like what it is. Just like turn-based RPG with pixel art. Like, it's just like it does these things with this look, this aesthetic. And it's like there's just so many like solid like, and I know that like the narrative is like, oh, there's no mid-tier games, AA publishing is dead, like there's no AA games, it's AAA or bust, blah blah blah. But there's a ton of small games that like nobody ever talks about that just like exist, but then like they just don't get captured by the zeitgeist, like Balatro style. Like there's okay, I'm not gonna say like there's 1,000 Balatros, but like there's so many games like Vampire Survivor and like Balatro that are just like super small, but like they blow up as far as like the success that they have. And there's like I think other stuff that's like as good from genres that are like either of the past or just like do what they do really well, like the Sea of Stars stuff or all this third person East Asian developed games. Those are just, man, just every time I see one, I'm just how are they just like not have like how are they like not made a game, and then the first one is just like so like such a like so good. It's just amazing. Like all the pixel art 2D like Metroidvania stuff. What's that game called? Oh, I can't think of the name. It's the one with the like weird like gross horror, like Metroidvania, like and all this like gross horror. Like I have it. Blasphemous. That's it. It's like Blasphemous 2. There's two of them. I think I have the first one. I don't know if I have the second one, but like just I mean I picked it up. I haven't played it, but just like looking at it, you're like I probably would like this if I'm a fan of these things or the things that it was inspired by, like Symphony of the Night and whatnot, right? Or Metroidvanias, which is kind of weird. Like you see so many Metroidvanias, but like everything is always like more Castlevania than Metroid. It's like you I mean I guess with the exception of that one I can't think of. There's two of them, Echo of something or whatever. Crap, I can't think of the name. But that one, because like it's like you don't really have like a person that like runs around and like shoots with like an arm cannon or whatever and like rolls into a morph ball. I can't think of the name. No, I'm forgetting it. Anyway, that was a weird tangent at the end. But hey, I got through IRL section and then I was able to just like fumigate it after that fart went out of like, man, doesn't it just suck? Doesn't everything just suck? No, I'm sorry. That's where I'm at. I guess that's the whole Occam's razor, not Occam's razor, but that's just like, yeah, that's where I'm at, man. Just like, the reason I'm playing Zinless every day at like 6 a.m. or whatever a.m. When it resets on the server, or whenever I'm like, whenever I can when I'm off of work, it's just like gotta get all that dopamine just like pumped into me when it's just like. So, hopefully I have no interactions with any ICE agents, and they're like, oh, this isn't a real ID, and they send me to Venezuela, so, here's hoping. But, we're just like, yeah, here one day, gone the next. Where'd Tekken go? Who knows? Or just, yeah, maybe I should stop saying so many mean things about the current regime, and, like, hope it doesn't end badly. But then I'm like, well, hey, I can like have a vacation, kind of, and I don't have to pay taxes, and then I get to come back and things will be better. So it's like the worst type of time travel. But then it's like, anyway. So yeah, that's where I'm at mentally. That's it for this video. I guess I'll wrap it up now. There's links on the bottom of the thingy, but like I totally need to like go through and like fix all my stuff on Discord. I need to like make a proper server, honestly, but I just haven't got around to it. I've that's something I really want to do, but I don't think I have the time, man. It's just that's the other thing right now. It's like just the time. It's just ugh. Okay, I shouldn't say that because I do spend a lot of it playing things, but like that's when I have free time. When I don't have free time, it's like I'm doing stuff I would rather not be doing. So. Which one reason I like my job is like it gives me like more free time because I've got a third day off now, which is cool. But yeah. At what cost? 10-hour shifts for the 4 days I do work for the 40 hours. All right, well that's it on the video here. Expedition 33, dude. Everybody check that out. There's a demo, hopefully, but like, if you're into turn-based JRPGs, and I think also besides that, there's like the Suikoden remasters. There's the let me look it up real quick. There's the something something line, because there's the developer of like the other game that was not that game, and they totally were like talking to each other. Dude, I know it's something something 100 line, and it's from like the Danganronpa. I think people. I can't find the article. That's great. It was in my feed, and it's like gone now because it might be in my history. Let me check. Damn, dude, it's not. It's in like one of those like weird things where like it pushes a bunch of stuff up to me on like these feeds, but it's like not actual like on my browser history, even though I looked at the article. All right, whatever. I'll just end the video here. But yeah, video games. I just dropped my phone. Aren't they the best? So yeah, that is it for now. Crap, is that? You know what? I don't even know if I'm about to use my same outro that I use for my streams, and I hope it's the same. But if it's not, whatever. But yeah. Oh, I remember now. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this video. So feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends or not. That's cool too. And until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching. And I'm now signing off.